Hi everyone, today we're going to cook a very simple vegan dish. Had a lot of meat over Easter, lockdown, and fancied a bit of a change. So we are doing a chickpea. That's 1 tin of chickpeas. That's 1 Maris Piper potato. So it's chickpea and potato jalfrezi. So I've got 1 small reddish onion, sliced. Have a look how it looks. Look. That's how I want the slices for the jalfrezi. Got a red pepper, sliced thin like this. This is actually a bullet chili. You can use a green pepper, but I need a little heat in this dish today because I've had lots of mild dishes for my daughter. So I'm going to crank up the spice today. So for the base, we've got, this is an Indian onion, so I've chopped it finely. This is a fresh, about 2-inch piece of ginger that I've chopped. 4 or 5, I think it's 5 cloves of garlic, finely chopped. This is 2 green chilies I've slit in half. I've got, this is 1 tomato chopped. Then you have here half a tomato, quartered. I've got a lime juice, well, a bit of lime that I'm going to use. Bit of a tomato puree, fresh coriander, kasuri methi, fenugreek leaves, it's dried. Gives a nice fragrance to this. And I've got a bunch of spices. No whole spices today in this one. It's going to be as quick as we can. Let's see how long if we can do this in about 15 minutes or something. Basically, as long as it takes for the onions and the potatoes to cook down. So this is a Maris Piper potato. I find it's quite all-rounder for this dish. It doesn't get too mushy. And that's just 1 tin I bought, standard tin of chickpeas. And I've got a bit of warm water here. It's about 300 mils there, but I'll probably use 100, 200. We'll see as we go. So we're going to start with a little bit of oil. I don't know how that is. Okay, so a little bit more. Just want to cover the bottom, as you can see. And it's on high heat now, so I just want to heat that up. First I'm going to do the onions here, so what I'm going to do is add a bit of turmeric to the onions and pepper. A little bit methi. Mix that. You see it's getting a nice mix on that. This is in high heat, just no salt, no nothing. It's got a bit of colour now, that's from the turmeric, and it gives a nice fragrance. From the fenugreek, the methi. So we'll put that on full high heat, let it cook. You've got to stir it a bit, you don't want to catch too much. So I'm going to let that cook for about 2 minutes, let that heat up. As you can see, that's got a bit of caramelization there. Just around the edges, still a bit firm. Yeah, it's not too cooked through. a bit of slotted food. Take them a little bit longer, but I like them a little bit firm, not too. Aside. See if it's the same amount of oil now. So we start making the masala over here. This time, because I'm making quite hot dish, start with the chili. So one of the sweet chilies. Start second sweet chili. Finely chopped onion. Like now just onion in there. A bit of salt, I'd say about half a teaspoon. Pinch of vinegar, a bit of a nice fragrance, a bit of flavour. Quite nicely. Now this dish, I've got quite a lot of ginger in there, like robustly spiced. So I'm chucking in the ginger and the garlic, but it's chopped. It's not pureed like many people would say, because I want to taste more ginger and garlic in this, but of course that's not really like it. Add the lid, put the heat down to medium for a sec. We'll come back in 1 minute. Don't touch it, don't do anything. So in a minute, so the steam is generated in there. Put it away. Add tomatoes, look at that colour developing. That is main sauce developing. Now just to add a little bit of tomato puree, dilute it. It's fine, double concentrated, and then dilute it a little bit. I'm going to cook that out for a minute, and then we'll add the spices. Add the lid. Give it another minute. Then the trick is having medium heat, but also having a bit of steam that have softened the onions and also softened all the other flavors in there. So now we're going to add some powdered spices. So this is quite robust dish, so don't worry, it's about a teaspoon. Simmering. It's already got a lot of chilies in there, but it's going to have like about a half teaspoon chili powder. This is just a fairly hot. Chili powder, cumin seed powder, a teaspoon, coriander again, teaspoon, half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of garam masala. I've got some ground pepper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grinds. So you'll see now, watch how the colour starts to change. You've got a nice paste coming towards that. Chuck in a bit of fresh coriander into that. Then we'll deglaze the pan a little bit, so here's a bit of water here, look. Not too much. You see it's deglazing. Oh, look at that. Now this, remember, it's not. I like coriander, so I add a bit more coriander. That's a very simple. I'll take it down a little bit. Tomatoes. For a minute on medium heat. We let that cook down a little bit. Have a look. I'll come back in a minute and see how it's developed. So that's your base masala. And now we've got the potatoes. So I'm just cut them in small cubes. See, so it cooks quite quickly. Not too many either. I'll increase the heat a little bit on this now. I'll cook it high because I want to see if I can toast. I can see a little coconut oil on there. Splash of oil just to get my depth in that. It's all about the colours. Can you see the vibrancy? So you've got red, orange, bit of green, and you can just put the lid on this, cook it, and it'll be a very hot potato curry. So lid back on. And remember, this is on high now, so we cook it on high for a minute or two without even stirring. So it might catch. This is a non-stick pan, but it might catch at the bottom, which is actually fine. You can see the colour developing. That's what we're looking for. That's the style we want. As I said, it's a non-stick pan, so the sugars are coming out now. Like I said, you can add whatever vegetables now to that, so that's cooking away. Now add chickpeas. What do they call them in the States? Garbanzo or chana. Chole, so many words for them. So remember, it's still at high heat. Already developing nice color to that. On high heat. So I add a little bit of coriander throughout because up to me. And that itself is an amazing dish. Chana Aloo, like a brunette type. But as I said, we're making jalfrezi. Jal means usually hot and fried. Use the jal fry, the hot fry. So it's very robust, lots of flavour you can see. So it's still on high, still cooking away. All it's doing is going to reduce how much liquid. Once you reduce the liquid, the oil starts releasing, the sugar starts releasing, it caramelizes and gives a sweet flavour. You don't want to do too much, otherwise it gets bitter. As you can see, you have to listen. So I can hear that sizzle. When you get those sizzles, so now I've got a bit more water here. So I always add a little bit of water at a time. Then you see layers aside. Fill up with the water. So I started off with about 300 milliliters of water. I've got about 150 left. So this is, now we're just going basically to cook down the potatoes. And when the potatoes are cooked down, chickpeas are cooked, so, but I don't want them too hard either. I want them to have a nice soft flavour. It's all about, can you see the colours? High heat now, so it's come to the boil. I will put it onto a medium low heat. Have a touch. Always use the water to scrape a little bit on the side up. So we'll use the heat there. Put the lid on and cook that for about 5 minutes. So I'll check after a couple of minutes just to see if the potatoes are cooked through. And then we'll finish the dish off with the final elements. It's been simmering away. Wow, look at that speed. That's what we're looking for. About 2.5 minutes for a part. So I'm not expecting to be cooked, but that's very hard to do. Just put the heat down a little bit more. So it depends on your potatoes. That's your timing. I don't want too much liquid, but I'll add a little bit more. I'm just gonna wait for the potato to cook down.
I'm making third place.
Yep. We're just gonna wait for the potato to cook down. I'll come back. Just cooking now. We're just reducing, all we're doing is intensifying the flavour. Add a bit more water now. It's still sticking, that's why I'm adding more water. As I said, I want this potato to cook down a bit. Creating a gravy as well, with all the tomatoes, all the robust flavours. And the potatoes are fairly soft now. A little bit time left, so I'm going to add a couple of tomatoes. Let me add more. As you can see, that's like the gravy you get. The IR style restaurant gravy that a lot of people are after. The potatoes are Oh, that's quite good. Just add loosen it up a little bit just to now increase the flavor of this. Put the heat up now and whack it up. See what happens now. Add lime, just a little squeeze. The heat a little bit. The lime bit added. Now I'm going to reintroduce onions and the peppers from before. And heat is cranked up now. And add. This is where you add a lot of coriander. Touch of garam masala. Okay, so now we coriander there, and you can see the oils will start rising. We put the heat down a little tiny bit. Put the lid on. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Now that's what we're after here. Put the heat off now. Wow, look at that. Take this off. Take this off the heat. Look. Alright, there you have it. Got chickpea and potato jalfrezi. No base gravy or anything. It's my way. Nice and hot and full of flavor.